Hello everyone, welcome back. Stormworks Build and Rescue. I'm your host, Johnny Sins. Supernatural, and today we've got some things to unlock and some missions to get done. So, without further ado, let's go take a nap, finish modular engines so we can build us a new craft of some sorts. I don't think we have any missions. And we'll get started today. We'll try to do some missions, maybe do some island hopping. Turn my lights off so no one disturbs me. 2 casualties to the hospital. Where's that at? Where we were before. Alright, let's go get 2 casualties at 6 grand. 2 points. It's worth doing. Not raised in a barn here, people. Close the door. We can do this. So I'm going to make some slight modifications, like I said in the last episode. Also, I've learned if you flip this thing upside down, not getting it back. Fix it. So it turned out I had this actually connected to the button, but I fixed that. So now it shouldn't be dropping our rope. I have rope now. I'm actually gonna do something crazy. I'm going to connect steering actually to my look, and I'll tell you why. Because now it's actually just a proof of concept. Actually, I want to see how well it works. Because in real life, that's kind of how you drive, really. If you ever actually been in a vehicle driving behind the wheel, but it's mostly so if we do long journeys, I can like trim. By the way, if you just hold left alt, that opens that menu. But it's more of so I can just kind of trim. But it imitates real life. If you're driving and you look in a direction, you're actually going to steer that direction. Why? Because your brain automatically wants you to go in a straight line, ironically as that sounds. And it can actually, that's what causes a lot of accidents, especially when you're really tired. You're looking at the scenery and you drive off the road. But in this game, it actually helps with long distance running and driving, because wherever you point your character's eyes, he's going to steer that direction. So he's going to hold a heading. So you don't have to have like a direction hold or something programmed onto the ship, or plane or craft or anything like that. You just look where you want to go. Now, the caveat to that is if you walk away from your computer and your character looks anywhere different because the waves, you know, they're the only real way to make this, like, hey, fire went out on its own. The only real way, we got money for that, that's awesome. Didn't even do anything. But the only real way to, oh, there they are, right there. The only real way to make that ADHD, man. It just kicks in. But yeah, if you get turned around in a big wave or something, you're obviously going to be looking the wrong direction. Also, if you look this way, your character's always going to look that way. Like, even after turning the boat, your head's not going to automatically drift back. So the only real way to do this would be to be able to lock your character looking at something, which in real life would make a lot of things in this game a lot easier because your character's head is kind of fixed, so it doesn't really bounce or bob. That or I have it turned off, I don't know which. Go ahead. Go ahead. This is a clear night. It's always raining out here. This game is always like super foggy for me. Crazy. That. This boat drives excellent, by the way. I'll put it up on the workshop in case anybody wants to use it for their own Let's Play. I'll put it I'll call it a super beginner boat. Super's a beginner boat, not that you're a super beginner if you use it, even though I definitely am. And I have recorded the first episode of my multiplayer series, so if you guys want to watch that, it'll definitely be on the channel very shortly. This channel's probably going to be a lot of this game. This is a nerd game that I can enjoy playing by myself. I have a really hard time finding games that I can enjoy to play on my own. This is one of the very few. One thing I need. Now, I'm not even utilizing the 14 RPS I can get out of the engine. The engine's only running at 7. Now, this craft ain't very heavy. But it isn't that light either, which is why we're not getting more speed. Not able to get more out of this. What you could do, if you wanted to get more power, is put a second engine on it. But my hope is to get a modular engine. If I can have a more powerful engine that looks a lot better. We can customize it, make it look good. Probably gonna go with a 12-cylinder, most likely. I don't know if I'll do a 12-cylinder rotary or if I'm going to do a 12-cylinder. Well, we'll get to that as soon as we unlock. Which, how much longer we got? Not much. As soon as we get done with modular engines, we'll just sleep on the island over here. I'll tie my boat off. Now that I got actual rope. Yeah, it turns out I had accidentally hooked that light there. Turns on the left side. Instead of hooking the light up, I hooked up the anchor release. I don't know how I didn't notice, because that's a marker light. I kept releasing the rope every time I sat in my boat. But I'm talking a lot differently. I'm talking directly into the microphone. Hopefully it hears me a lot better. I know last episode, the first one, wasn't the greatest episode. We are going to do some community stuff. So if you guys have builds that you want to see, you can submit them. I'll be doing build reviews and stuff like that very shortly in the future. I'm just getting established in this game. This is one of my favorite games. I've played it for a long time. It's a game I haven't gotten bored of, which with my ADHD is something that happens a lot. So, you know, we haven't seen much AI. I wonder if I accidentally messed up my AI settings. Had it maxed out, which is why we were seeing so many votes. And excuse my coughing. I know you heard that a lot in the last episode. I'm not sick. I take care of a wood furnace. That's how we heat our house in the winter. Every year, because of the creosote buildup in the furnace, it gives me a cough for about 3 months that just doesn't go away. If I drink a lot of water, I can get it to stop, but I don't want to run to the bathroom every 5 minutes. This game is so beautiful. What it is. It's not realistic in any way, shape, or form, and the physics of this world are completely different. But they're still it's still an amazing game when you consider the abundant amount of activities you can do in this game, because you can become a mining oil rig tycoon. You can own, like, become a billionaire off of oil. You can go to space. You become Jeff Bezos. You can own Amazon, because there's actually shipping jobs where you ship products, which essentially is all what Amazon is. They just ship out products for other people. You can become Elon Musk, developing new technology. It's pretty crazy what they allow you to do. On top of, they update it on a constant basis. So if you're like a nerdy person, this is the game for you. Absolutely. So I do plan on getting into programming and making updated tutorial videos for people, because a lot of the tutorial videos, especially the ones I use to get into the game, really aren't as accurate as they used to be. Like, even some of the microcontrollers on the workshop need a lot of updating. So I want to build a community around that. We'll definitely be live streaming stuff. So I've discovered a major problem with my looking to gear. Can't get cool shots. So we're gonna go back to the A and D keys, or S and D keys, because I no longer am able to capture sink the boat. Sink the boat, don't sink the boat, baby. Sink the boat, don't tip the boat over. And alright, now we just need to bring it. I could have done all this. What's the point? We're gonna have verse again. A lot better now. We're doing 9 to 5. We should be able to do 1 now. Halfway. First. Clutch. Adjust my controller so I have them so they don't kick. Hurt our. There's really no point doing it. Where is... And on this. This all out. Why? Idiot. Step on me. Often at everything. Alright. Now that those are covered. What I want. Why? Bring the center of the light. See this? I need it right under my, or else this thing will slip like a crazy son of a. Take this, red all of that up. Why? Because red means don't want it falling hole, so keep going. Give me a block. Rock the boat, baby. No, undo. What you do that for, huh? Alright, that should be good. Yeah, we just need to throw in 2 micro. Controller. There. There. Now we gotta put. Let me actually show you a trick that you could do that the YouTuber showed me. Put our micro edges. Boom. Now hook up all of these. One. They're gonna be or no, that's steering. Yeah, don't do that. Up and down. I do it again. Did it again. And then one will be run. Engine rum. That sounds pretty damn dumb. 2 is first. 3 all lights. Start on 1. Get the starter hooked up. Clutch. I'm gonna show you guys. Actually, yeah. So I have it set up for bigger engine. So if you're running a bigger engine as a flywheel, you can shut the clutch off until the engine's running. And it's actually really important when that happens. Air, fuel, I accidentally delete one. Oh, Oh, no, there it is. Fuel. Fuel. Our water pump needs a constant. Well, water pump. Water pump. Okay, and then throttle goes to up and yes. Yes. Throttle. Okay, now we should be all set up, so I should be able to now come. This is the grid. Cut it. Flip it and reverse it. Put down. Put it over. Over, back, paste it, hit, one, nope, nope, you, clear select, that one, got it, flip it, reverse it, pop it, twist it, rip it. Word. We're gonna stagger them. Vote is distributed. Even though I don't think microcontrollers really have a weight. You never want to. And by the way, my monitor's messed up. That's why I'm misclicking on things. Alright, and then we'll save this. Boat. B2. And let's see if it runs. Hey, nothing will run because there's no batteries. This is why we test people. I need batteries. Oopsies. Put 2 batteries in there. Now, let's electrically connect it. Because it all needs power. Connect our 2 batteries together. Nope. Listen for that. Don't. Oh yeah. Oh, I also didn't reverse. See if she runs now. Again, we have more problems. We still didn't hook up a clutch. W and A. This? We don't have a temperature sensor on either of these. RPS. I accidentally deleted. right now. This will be RPS on. Well, that was in. I don't know why they revved up so high. They shouldn't have. Well, that's a problem. That has problems with my microcontroller. So these settings here. That or my fuel. Fuel definitely. Alright. Engine definitely requires a lot of adjustment. Okay, I've never built an engine this small. This is not intended to run engine small. This was a actual test, and apparently it fails miserably. But I'm gonna cut this episode short. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll troubleshoot this between episodes, try to figure out why it's not running.